أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين آمين يا إلهي آمين. Uh, Guys, today we will be discussing VPC pairing connection, and we will configure our Apache server in private subnet EC2 machine, and we will access it via public subnet EC2 machine. Mean we will be generating two VPCs, VPC A and VPC B, and both in different regions, because you all know VPC is a region specific instance. Then we will generating two EC2 instances, one in public subnet and other is in private subnet. On private subnet, we will install Apache server, and then we make the image of that in EC2 instance and then generate another EC2, and we will access our that Apache server from public subnet. So without wasting time, let's start. First of all, we have to generate or create a VPC in Mumbai region, then create a public subnet, route table, and associate. So without wasting time, I will be coming on AWS. After login, I will be creating a new VPC. And VPC and my VPC name is VPC A, and the CIDR which I will give here 10.10.0.0/16. After that, I am going to create it. Then I am going to subnet, and I am using the same VPC which I have made just, and I will be generating public subnet by preferencing an app south 1A region, sorry, AZ, and my subnet mask will be CIDR will be 10.10.0.0/24. Generate subnet. After that, go to route tables and create public route table. I will be giving public route table name, and the same VPC will be using VPC A and create it. Okay. Now here you have to associate your subnet, public subnet, with your route table. After that, generate an internet gateway, create internet gateway IGW1 and create it. After creation, attach it with your VPC. Now, there is another step to modify your route table and edit routes here with CIDR anywhere and the internet gateway. After that, attach this internet gateway with your route table. Okay, now we have configured till here. We have generated VPC in Mumbai region, public subnet, route table, association, and after that internet gateway and modified our route table. Now we have to generate an EC2 instance by using the same statistics. I am coming here in Mumbai region and I would be launching instance. My EC2 instance will be EC2 and public. Its name is EC2 public, and I will be using this AMI image, Amazon Linux 2 AMI. After that, T2 micro key pair. I have already generated EC4. I will be editing network setting using VPC A. After that, public subnet, allow public IP, and create a new security group, launch wizard1 SSH, add one rule more HTTP. Okay, and here I am using anywhere to save my time. After that, launch it. So our instance has been launched. We have completed the first three steps. Now we have to go to Singapore region and we have to generate another VPC, and we have to create a private subnet and route tables and associations. So I'm going to VPC, and here I will change my region to Singapore. Here create here another VPC, and here my VPC name is VPC B. The header will be 10.20.0.0/16 and create VPC. Now you have to go to subnets, create subnet, use the same VPC which I have just created, use private subnet, preference will be 1A and 10.20.0.0/24. Create subnet. After that, go to route table, create a new route table, and my route table name will be private RT and VPC B. Create route table, edit subnet association, private subnet, save. After that, go to internet gateway, and here I am if I will be just doing a ping, then we will not be going here, but because I have to make an image of EC2 instance, for that particular reason I will be generating internet gateway here also, and I will be deleting it after making the image of this EC2 instance. After that, now I have configured all of the things. Just I have to modify the table, and here I will be adding internet gateway and save it. Now go to your instance, Singapore region, launch an instance by using the uh, same statistics EC2. I would be giving it also public image EC2 machine. Okay, because I have to make the image of this machine. I will be generating the same using the same images which I have used already. EC1 I have generated just a little bit ago. I will be using the same VPC-B, create private subnet, enable it because I have to launch Apache server over it. And after that, here I will be also adding HTTP service because I have to access HTTP service, and then I will be launching it. As my machine is launched, now I have to install on this machine Apache server, and for that server I have to use the user data. Okay, let's go to our. You can check here its status is instance running and status check is passed. Now you have to now copy your IP address from here and go to mobile xm and start the session SSH. Copy here your IP address EC2-user, your specify name, and use the private key which I had generated while I was launching my EC2 instance. I will be accessing it. I have accessed my EC2 machine. Now sudo su, and we have to install Apache server. Copy this script and paste here. So check the status. For the status, you have the command systemctl status httpd.services. It is active and running. Now for just checking, you have to copy the IP address and paste it in your browser and see it is hello world. Now our Apache server is running on this EC2 machine. Now I have to create an image of this machine. Create, go to actions, create image, and create an image. My image name is Apache server, and just without wasting any time create it. As you have created your image, this image will be uh, uh, shown in this AMI level. Now, if we have to come here on the steps, we have created a VPC in Singapore region, created a private subnet, created a route table associated to it, and then created an internet gateway, modified the route table, created an EC2 instance by using the public IP, installed Apache server, and after that we have verified it. Now we have had to create an image of the above mentioned instances, and we have generated it also. Now we have to go to VPC and delete the internet gateway. Create an EC2 instance without public IP with the private subnet in the Singapore region by using the image which we have just created. First of all, we have to go to Singapore region and we have to delete this internet gateway which I had generated here. First of all, detach it from internet gateway. For that particular reason, we have to first of all delete from here edit routes and delete this route, as we have to made it a private route. Detach from EC2, and it will not be detached until unless we have to delete our EC2 instance. So for the time being, we are using it here. First of all, we have to generate another EC2 instance. Launch your EC2 instance. My EC2 private Apache server. Okay, this will be the machine which we will be accessing by our public machine. Also browse the AMI, go to my AMIs, and this is the image which I had generated just a little bit ago. I will be using it. Now the instance type will be T2 micro. Key pair will be proceed without a key pair. Now edit your network setting. Go with the VPC B which I had generated, private subnet. Disable it. Auto assign public IP. Disable it. And here I will be adding two rules: HTTP, because I have to access the Apache server anywhere, and then here I will be also adding the rule of ICMP. I will try to access the machine via ICMP also. 0.0.0, or you can add the CIDR of the Mumbai region EC2 instance or VPC. Generate it. As we have generated and we have made all the configuration, now you have to delete this EC2 public IP which was being used for our image. I am terminating it, and now I will be going to VPC and I will be deleting here the internet gateway also. First of all, I had to detach it from here, which was deleted. It will be will be deleted soon. Now we have to generate uh, pairing to VPC pair connections. So go to pairing connections, create a pairing connection, pair one, use your VPCB, and we are in Singapore, and Singapore VPC named is VPCB, and other account and my account ID can be fetched from here. After that, this will be another region, and another region is Mumbai app south and VPC ID. So I am going to my Mumbai region VPC, and the IP of that VPC is can be taken from here, and I will be adding it here. After that, create a pairing connection. You must enter the ID of another account. Sorry, I will be using my own account, and go to create pairing connection. After that, I will be coming here and I will be going to pairing connection, and here I am receiving a request. So I will be accepting it. Modify your route tables. The CIDR of my this VPC is 10.10.10.0, which is local. So I have to add route, sorry, and add it 10.20.0.0/16 and pair connection. Here will be pair and save changes. Okay. Now go to your Singapore region and do the same in route table, private route table, edit route, and I will be using it here. The local IPS 10.20.0.0. So you have to add here 10.10.0.0/16, and the connection will be peer, this one, and save it. Okay, now I must be using the same, and I will be going to ping. Now we have to go to the EC2 instance of Mumbai region because it is our public subnet EC2 machine, and we have to communicate it, or we have to generate a session from here by doing the same which I had already done. EC2 hyphen user, after that address, use private key, and my private key of this was EC4. I will be making it, and okay, accept it. As I have entered in my public subnet machine. Now I have to ping the machine of Singapore region, which is private and which we was made with just private IP, and we had not entered with it the public IP, so we are accessing it. Okay, now what we have to see is to by doing the curl, because we had already installed our Apache server over there. So the command is curl https hyphen IP. So is there, I think, the issue of command, and I will be using Google http curl command with IP address. So the command is curl https colon hyphen forward slash and IP address. So you can see here you can see I have used the same command curl https colon, and after that forward slash, and our IP is because it was not running before, there was no space between the IP and the forward slashes. Now you can use it, and here I am seeing hello world. So this was our task, and we have just verified the Apache server which is running in the private subnet machine by using the public IP or public machine of public subnet. So now it's your turn to delete all of your resources which you have utilized from the AWS. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.